Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, Mom Nation, and good morning to you, Sonia. How are you today?
Good morning. I feel refreshed.
You do?
Super. Yes.
Tell us why.
So I finally decided to splurge. Okay, well, by splurge I mean I found a Groupon because I still hate paying full price. Um, but I went to this place to do a hey Jazz. I went to
What's
this
up, Jazzy?
a those hair spas. And it's like I've been seeing them all over on TikTok and YouTube and yeah. And so I was like,
Yes.
but they're expensive,
Oh,
man. They're so expensive, but I found a Groupon.
girl.
So guys, go on Groupon. There's several places. The one I went to was called Lunaria. It's in Tempe. Super. It's like they're in like these salon suite things, so it was only like one little room.
Mhm.
She went to town on my dome. It was awesome.
Girl, I had one of those. So back in the day, we had I had a connection with a salon up in Scottsdale.
Yeah,
And that's when it like first came out, or it's like Japanese or something. So it's when
yeah.
it first came to the States, right? Jazzy's asking, wait, what was it? It's a hair spa.
Those hair spas.
Yeah, and it's legit, Jazz. Like,
Yeah.
so Sonia, back to the story. So she was like, "Hey, can I try out this new thing on you, this new technique? And then, would you share it through Mom Nation?" So I was like, "Sure,
Yeah.
whatever, that's fine." It has like 5,000 views now because it's on our YouTube channel.
Oh, that's awesome.
So and I know that's not very much for all of you big influencers out there, but like, my YouTube channel is small town, okay? It's small potatoes here. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. And did they go in with the scope and like try and find your problem areas and stuff?
So she did a hair scan at first. So and then she took I was gonna try to like bring it up and spit it with the computer. It probably won't you probably wouldn't see it. But that she did like a before and after because mine was like 80 minutes and it was like 3 washes and a conditioner and like all this scrubby stuff. But she said that
Mm-hmm.
my scalp was pretty, I mean, it was a little dry, but it's in pretty good shape. And you know what I was talking to her about, and it's really it's a game changer to me, is the way that I wash my hair. So I only wash my hair every like, I don't know, like 3 to 4 days,
Same.
is about whenever I wash my hair. And I used to use, that, like, it was like the Batiste, dry shampoo, but
Okay.
then I found that because there's a lot of, because it's like the aerosol one, and it's, like, kinda chemically, I stopped using that,
Mhm.
and I got, like, this other powder stuff that you just it's like a manual powder one that you put in, and it's been working great, but it leaves less, like, residue on your scalp. So I do that,
Ah,
and then when I wash my hair, so, like, I told my sisters about this, and they're like, "Okay, that's too much." But I love my hair, and so, like, I'm
you have
like,
awesome hair.
I just wanna keep it healthy, and so what I do is I go in with my shampoo. I just put a little bit of, and I change up my shampoos. Like, I like Redken and, like, Pureology, but, like, I've been the last, like, past month, I've been using, I don't know how to say it, OUI, OAUI. It's like
Oui, yeah, that's
we,
French.
yeah, we, there you go. So I've been using their products, and it's pretty awesome. But I just put a little bit of shampoo, and then I part my hair. I brush it before I get in the shower. And then I part my hair. I just put it just on my scalp, but I have to like lather it first, and then I just put it on my scalp, and then I wash. And whenever there's no, because so the reason why soap bubbles is because of the surfactants in them. And that's what makes the bubbles. Now,
Okay.
bubbles are attracted to dirt. So if you make the bubbles in your hands and you put them just on your scalp, not all over your hair, but just on your scalp, and there's no bubbles, that means that it's attaching to the dirt in your hair. And then you rinse it out,
Hmm.
and then you do it again, and you pretty much wash your hair and do is you repeat. That's why there's always the repeat on the bottle. That's what they
Oh,
mean.
I thought that was just so that you use more shampoo, so you buy more shampoo.
No, and you're only
Yeah.
supposed just like a little bit.
Conspiracy conspiracy theory.
You're like, it's why, that's why they do it. Yeah,
It
you
is.
just repeat it until it lathers. And whenever it lathers a lot, that means that there's no dirt for it to hold on to. And then after I'm done with that, so I only wash like my scalp pretty much. And that's because shampoo isn't a hair wash, it's a scalp wash. You're supposed to take care of your scalp, and then your hair will be healthy. And
Right. And
so
don't you let it just like when you rinse, just do the rest. Like I don't
Yeah, you kind
scrub
of just
the length. I just scrub my scalp.
just your scalp. And
Okay.
then that's it. And then you put conditioner, and like most conditioners, it just says like from here down.
Yeah.
The Me conditioner says to do it from the roots, but I don't put a lot. I only put a little. So even though I wash a few times during, I go do, depending on what I put in my hair, it's 2 to 3 washes, and then 1 conditioner. Because it's only a little bit that you put in there, it's like a little dime size every little wash. So it's really not a ton.
Mm-hmm.
Shampoo still lasts me quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since I've been doing that, and whenever I do the first like wash, I have one of the like scalp massagers that I do all over, and that's helped a lot. And it's helped my hair grow because I procrastinate because I'm cheap on cutting my hair. Because every time I go, it's just so expensive. Last time he had to cut quite a bit off. And so I've been really like, he said, brush your hair every day. Because if you massage your head or brush your hair, it just, what do they say? It just massages your follicles and it makes your hair grow more.
I've heard that.
That's what I've been trying to do to grow out my hair because I miss how long it used to be. I mean, it's still long, but like it used to go like past the boobs. And
oh, girl, you have such gorgeous hair. What was I doing the other day? I don't know why I was looking at like old videos, stuff that we did like years ago when you were in Washington. And your hair was just, it was kind of curly back then. Maybe it was the humidity in the air.
Yeah. Well, I got a little bit after I moved back, I got a Brazilian blowout, which is really like I could straighten my hair from wet to this in like 30 minutes, which is great, but it kind of ruined my curls and I miss my curls a lot. Like you see Soraya, my daughter is Soraya, for anybody who doesn't know, I talk about her a lot, but her hair is really curly and she's like, oh, maybe I should do that to calm the frizz. And I'm like, no, don't ruin your curls, because she has beautiful hair. So hers is really nice. But anywho, so that's my lovely 7-minute story about my hair journey that I
love it. Oh, I love it. It's good information to share. And honestly, like, thank you for reminding me about the head spa because I totally forgot about that. I think when I did it, I want to say it was before COVID, maybe even. Oof, I don't know. Might have been right before COVID when I did it. I don't remember.
Yeah, they're awesome, and it's just nice. And she went to town, and it was great. And then she showed me afterwards, and you could see. And at first, I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's good, because inside of one little of my little the little follicles, I have like 3 hairs coming out. I said, oh, is 3 supposed to come out? Is that okay? And she's like, yeah, you want that. That's why you have so much hair. And I'm like, okay, good. So
interesting.
Yeah. So anywho, but if you guys could splurge on it, definitely look on Groupon, because there was quite a few places. A lot of them are in like Phoenix and the West Valley, and I don't want to drive that far. So the one in Tempe was really nice. And then I got a little sad because I noticed that my old favorite breakfast place that I hadn't been to in years, it's right next to there. So it was US Egg. I loved that.
Oh, I love US Egg.
So they had
I know right where you're talking about. It's right off of the College Road.
So it's right, it's like right there. There's like the
Baseline
place there. Baseline. Wait, is it Baseline?
Okay. Yeah.
Baseline. I'm pretty sure it's Baseline. Yeah. But it's they had like the best protein pancakes ever. And then I noticed, and it's now like a sports bar, and I'm like, what the hell? So
yeah, the unfortunate thing, and it's funny that you said you haven't been there in years, because it's actually been probably years that the US Egg has been
I'm never around that area.
It's funny because I was going to take a client out for breakfast, and I said, let's meet at the US Egg right there, because I loved that restaurant too. It was good size. You got right in, like you didn't usually have to wait very long. And she got there first, and she's like, I don't think this is a breakfast place. And I'm like, oh shoot.
Yeah. So they had like the best protein pancakes ever. So anyway,
thank you for sharing your hair journey with us. Let's dive right into it, shall we?
Yes.
We have lots to talk about today. And first, I want to talk about our very new, pardon me, I'm only halfway through my coffee, guys. Okay.
And you're getting over being sick. So.
Oh, girl, that's right. Thanks for reminding me. So I never am sick for this long, but I think I'm okay today. I think today is going to be the last of it. I've been saying that every day for the last like 3 or 4 days, because when I get sick, it's usually like 2 days, 3 days max, and I don't like stop working or anything. Like, what does
Yeah.
that even mean? Who does that? Who stops when they're sick? No one. So I don't. And so it's just kind of like, just another day for me. It's just a little harder. But yeah, I'm hopefully feeling better. So
Good.
yeah, thank you. So this is October's giveaway, and I'm really excited about this because you know how much I love house decorations. First, Halloween, which my Halloween deco is not even up yet. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of late.
That is crazy. I know.
That is real crazy.
You're like a week late on that.
Dude, I'm like, yeah, what are we? October 7th, 8th? What is even today? Yeah, I'm 8 days late. So hopefully that'll get done pretty soon because I love me some Halloween deco, and my boys do it and they make me laugh because we have like a bunch of skeletons. What's up, Mia? We have a bunch of skeletons that they put in really creepy scenes and positions, and it's different every single year. Like last year, one of the skeletons broke, like his arm broke off, and Jax was like, "That's okay," and he just stuck it in the grass, like it's coming out of the grass. Like he's so creepy. I have no idea where he gets it.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'm really excited. So back to the giveaway. This is really cool because this is a mama. She's a local business owner, small business owner that will help you decorate. And it is 3 hours of personalized holiday decorating services, which you can get a lot done in 3 hours if you focus. It is valued at $120. I think this is so awesome. I am so excited to see who wins this. And this is sponsored by Bianca Sandri of Twist of Decorate. So this is what you guys are playing for this month. Make sure you get it on it. Obviously, it's October already. And if you're like me and you don't have your Halloween deco up yet, you're late. So this is probably not going to be perfect for Halloween decorations, right? Because you're going to find out literally like 3 days before the holiday. If you want or not, this is going to be, obviously use it for what you want, but this is more for like winter holidays, maybe even Valentine's Day if you decorate for that. I don't. Do you decorate for Valentine's Day?
I decorate for every holiday.
Do you really?
Valentine's Day and even St. Patrick's Day.
You're so cute. You're so cute. I used to have these little blocks that we made remember when we used to do paint nights over at Katie Banks's house? Remember that?
So I went to one, but the one that I went to was at Sarah Pitcher's house. I still have my welcome sign that we did. So we did it with Barna Crafts. She made the because you know how she does that for holidays. She makes like the like thing. So she made one where one of them was one side was Valentine's, and then you flipped it and it was St. Patty's Day. So I use that every year.
Got you. So we made something similar over at Katie Banks' house, like in the day, like way back. Yeah. And they were blocks. So I had like Valentine's blocks, and then you flipped them over and they were St. Patty's Day. And that was the only deco I had for those 2 holidays. I don't know. They just come and go so fast. I don't know. I just never caught on with those. But if you do, and if that's your gig, then, obviously you can use this for whatever you want. So that was really cool. How fun to have some help doing that.
Well, and if you look at her social media, so she has a lot of her social media links on there, and you look at some of her stuff, super cute things. It's not gimmicky at all, because a lot of times you see like mostly Halloween decorations, you see a lot of them being like super gimmicky, and it's like, and this one, I mean, very tasteful. So definitely take a look at that.
Yeah, she's good. I'm really excited about this one. Yeah. So let's see who we can get on the wheel for this month and see who can win this. I don't know what I was just going to say there. See who can win this. Wow, Katie. That was intense.
I'm going to take out my sheet so I could write it down. Okay.
All right. So if you guys have been hanging around with us for a little while, you will know that we started this, I think just a couple of months ago. I think we started it my birthday month in June. And what we're doing is we are doing monthly challenges, and this is like wellness challenges. So like our first one was moving your body for I think it was 30 minutes a day or something like that. And then we had a water drinking challenge. And then we had a protein eating challenge. Yes. Thank you, Sonia. So it's like wellness stuff, like the things that we know we need to get in the habit of doing, but we just haven't gotten the habit of doing it. So I'm hoping, or we're hoping, that this is a little bit of a jump start for you guys to, if this is a goal of yours, for example, this month is digital detox, and that's spending at least an hour a day unplugged from screens, phone, TV, computer. Sleeping does not count. That was a question.
Yeah.
That's my kind of girl too, because I would ask that question. I'd have been like, well, yeah, I sleep for a good 6 hours. Does that count?
I forgot who somebody asked if they like does a really long shower count, and and I just commented on there because it was funny. So like my really long showers, Connor makes fun of me because I love Bailey Sarian. You know who Bailey Sarian is. So she does the makeup, and you don't watch her? Oh my goodness, she does mystery like the mystery makeup Mondays. But anyways, I watch my
maybe I've seen her. Yes, I've heard you talk about her before.
Yeah, and like I'm not a makeup person. I wear sometimes mascara and like a tinted moisturizer, but she is hilarious to watch true crime. And so Connor makes fun of me because I'll prop her foot because like the newer iPhones are waterproof, and I'll prop it up in the shower somewhere, and I'll just listen to true crime. So I'm like, well, that won't work for me because my long showers where I like shave my legs and do my hair washing crap, like her things are like 45 minutes ish. And yeah, so.
And you're in there that long?
Yeah, it takes a while to like do my hair, and I take my time. Like it's like a spa day to me where I'm like, I'm gonna do my hair, I'm gonna shave my legs, my armpits. Sometimes I have the little like foot thing to like for your calluses that I'll like go out in there. Like it's like my everything shower. So it takes a hot minute.
I'm so jealous. Honestly, I'm so jealous. Matt takes long showers too, but I can't. Like my longest shower, even with hair and legs and everything, is 10 minutes.
What?
And here's girl. Well, I had laser hair removal.
Yes.
So
yeah,
it's not like super thick and stuff. So I just have like a couple of little problem areas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here's why I think. So my dad was, and I think I've heard this story from you too, or a similar story. It's so crazy how much our childhoods like are similar.
Yeah.
But my dad, like you'd be in the shower for, I swear, a legit 2 friggin' minutes. Like I have really thick hair and it takes a minute for the water to penetrate down to my scalp and actually drench my hair, right? So like my hair's not even totally wet yet and he's banging on the door, get out, you're taking too long, you know what I mean? So I learned how to do a shower in like seconds, like turbo. And I am so fast. And it's crazy because both my boys, they do what you do, which is great. I love that you find your zen in there, and my boys do too. And I just giggle because I'm the only girl in the house, literally, even the dog is a boy. And I'm the one that is in and out of the shower in record time.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of funny. But anyway.
Well, see, I grew up doing the military showers where you turn the water off, wash, turn it back on. So like we even had the little thing on the shower head where you like push the button so it did it. But yeah, maybe everybody has like opposites, right? Like if you grew up a certain way, then it's like, I could do this now. So maybe that's why I shower so long. Because I'm like, he's banging on my door. Oh, look, Mama's there.
Hey, hi, Mom. But yeah, so that is totally funny. All right, so moving right along. So this was the digital detox hour, what you're supposed to do. This only lasts a week. It's once a month that we do it, usually in the first week of the month. So that way you can, put it in your calendar for next month. I don't even know what next month's challenge is, so I won't even pretend to. But if you do it each day during that week, you're supposed to comment, what was it? Oh yeah, mission complete. So for every mission complete, you get an entry onto this wheel. So we are going to spin the wheel and see who wins. Ready? Oh, and you get 3 entries to the monthly giveaway. So somebody asks every once in a while, but somebody asked me way back when, how do I get more than just the 1 entry to the giveaway wheel? Because, when we first when we first present the giveaway, then there's a post that you can enter. That's like the first way to enter. And I was telling her all these little things she can do to get, 3 entries, which is pretty awesome. So here we go.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Right. And you can each day you get on the wheel an additional time. So who do we have? Is it Jazzy? It is.
Jazzy Jazz. Look at that.
All right.
First commenter and 3 more entries.
All right, Jazz. I have to wait for all the clapping and hooting and hollering to finish in my ears. I know. So I go silent. So that's when it's your turn to entertain, because I'm like, I can't hear anything. Congratulations, Jasmine. All right, guys, put on your thinking cap. This is another way that you can get 3 entries on the wheel. So the first week of the month is actually a really important month. There's a lot of things that happen that first week that you can get multiple entries into the giveaway wheel. And this is one of them. This is the MOMnation Trivia. And the question usually will relate to the giveaway sponsor of the month. And this one does. So what type of decorating does Bianca Sadri specialize in? Do you know? Everyday home staging, seasonal holiday decorating, birthday party setups. What's the answer, Son?
It is C. I'm just kidding. B.
Seasonal holiday decorating. Yes, that is the answer. And now the way that you can send us your response is by responding to the email that you received with the trivia question. So nobody gets this trivia question outside of the email. Yes, we post it here to let you guys know that it's coming out, that the newsletter is coming out. We send a newsletter once a month. Never have we ever sent anything more than that. Okay. And it has the trivia question on it each month. And it also has a whole list of our podcasts for that previous month, events that we have coming up, blogs, different things like that. So it's kind of like a one-stop shop to everything MOMnation. If you are not on that list, then there is a way. Just find this trivia post, which is in the featured section in the MOMnation Arizona group. And there is a way that you can get on what we call our distribution list. If you can't find it there, up at the top of the group in the cover photo, click on the caption, and you will be able to access a link there as well. So 2 ways to get onto our giveaway. Or you know what? If you're like, I can't find either of those things and I'm not even going to bother trying, you could just message either Sonia or myself and we will get you on the distribution list. All right. So these awesome people responded correctly, because if you respond incorrectly, then we will respond to you and you will get a, oh, gee, thank you so much for sending in your response. Unfortunately, it's not correct. Better luck next month. But we love that you sent in your response kind of message.
Yeah.
And if you win, or if you do get it right, then you get on the wheel. So let's see. Is it going to be Mama? Boom.
Yep, it is.
It's her. Congratulations.
Awesome.
And Skylar, if you could please tag our winners for us, that would be great. And when she tags people, look, when she tags people, it comes on the screen. I just think it's so cool. I love that new function.
You know what else I love about that? I like that people can see it. And so if somebody, like how Jazz is always on YouTube, right, she could still like see what other people are commenting. So you could still interact even though you're on a different platform. So
yeah, that's a good call. That's a good point. I actually didn't notice that. So awesome. All right, guys, this is our Welcome to MOMnation post. This comes out every Tuesday, and we are celebrating our newest additions to the group here on this post. Let's see how many we've got. We've got 9. And look at me. I actually pulled up my random.org today before the show started. I know. I am like clicking button, taking names over here. And it is number 8. Let's see who number 8 is. And that is Michelle Ellis. Whoop, whoop. She wins.
Ellis.
Oh, no. Ooh, I did the wrong thing. That's a comment.
I'm like,
she
wait.
Can win too.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Skylar, since I announced her, that it'd be unfair for me to take that away. So my mistake. Let's give her an entry. Yeah, let's give Michelle Ellis an entry. And then it's Carol Neville Prill is the one that actually won from the list. So Skylar, if you can also tag Carol on this post, you know what? I'll do it. I'll just do it. You guys can watch me. And then we've got It's funny because when I said Michelle's name, I was like, wait, she's what? I thought she was in the group.
Was
So
Carol?
Carol Neville Prill. It won't let me tag her. Sky, if you can do it, maybe it'll let Skylar do it. I don't know why I can't tag people sometimes. It's weird.
That is really interesting. Is it Prill?
Prill. Yep.
Perfect. Okay. Because I didn't put it in here, and I'm like, wait. Since I'm not on my computer, I'm like, ugh.
Oh, you know what? We had a wheel for that.
No.
Isn't that new, Sky? Is that are you playing tricks on me? I feel like we never used to do a wheel for this, but we have a wheel
That'd be
for
convenient if there was a wheel. I like it.
I love a wheel for it. So Skylar, thank you. Let's continue to do this wheel. I just don't remember having a wheel before.
Okay, so we're gonna do a third one.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why?
We're just generous today. We got so many winners today. It's ridiculous. I hope she won again. That'd be fun.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. So Mary Blancett, she doesn't like being called Mary. It's just her legal name. I call her Maria. So she's my cousin, and I was very confused, and I still have to ask her about it because she was a member of MOMnation for a while, and she's not right now, which is I was very confused by this, but I have to ask her about it. But she's amazing. She's like a sister to me. So yes.
Well,
Congratulations, Maria.
Yeah. I'm so glad we had a wheel and we spun it again. That is awesome.
Yeah.
And you know, it's funny that you should bring that up because that has happened before. And I can't understand it. I don't know what in the world happens, but I've had people message me, people that I know and love that are like, why am I not in MOMnation anymore? Did you kick me out? And I'm like, no, like, I don't know. And they're like, well, I didn't leave, so I don't know what happened, but it's happened where people just aren't a part of the group anymore. And neither one of us know what happened. I don't see it in the notes, like, because I can go in the activity and see, everything that admin does. And it's happened 3 or 4 times. It's very, very strange. And then there's another weird thing that Mia says, I'm telling you, it's FB. Dude, it's true because there's another really strange thing that happens too. I have 2 very good friends that I love to the boards and back that cannot get into the group. They can't. I can't invite them. I've tried 6 ways to Sunday to get them in. Like we've tried all sorts of different ways. They can't see the group. They're not blocked. Like it's really weird.
Yeah, that's super odd.
Yeah, and it's really frustrating because like I want these people to be a part of things and they can't be. So it's like totally sucks. But anyway, carrying on.
Yeah.
So we've got some upcoming events, which I'm pretty excited about. Saturday, October 18th is our Team Eva Wazy Halloween party. Just so you all know, for those who are going, it is at 6 o'clock. But this event starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. If this is something that you wanted to check out, it looks like it's going to be a character event. And what little kiddo does not love that? On Friday, October 24th is a 3rd annual Trunk or Treat, and that is by Brandy. We talked about this last week. I used to love trunk or treats when my little guy was little, like your little Connor is. That's all we did. Like we didn't. Well, that's not true. We did Halloween trick or treat, but we did like our cul-de-sac. That was it.
Yeah.
And he was so cute. Like, especially one year, he was a pumpkin. Oh, God.
Oh, that's cute.
He was a cute little pumpkin. So, like, my neighbors would just give him way more candy than a little kid needs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it was fun. Anyway.
That's awesome.
So, after that, actually, the day before Halloween, Halloween's on a Friday this year. It's kind of
I know. How great.
Yeah.
We have a tradition where we always let the kids play hooky the day after Halloween because we're up so late and they can't get your food.
And they're eating candy. Like I feel like worst mom ever, even though it's probably healthy mom, but when he's trick-or-treating and I like cut his candy off at that night because they come back to the house and then he likes to sort it with his little friends and trade and things like that, so I feel like such a Debbie Downer when I'm like, okay, that's enough. It's 10:30. School tomorrow, you know?
No, yeah, I agree. That's why I'm just like, you guys could
Forget
just,
it. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good idea, Mia. I think I'll see if I could maybe we'll make a post to see if anybody will just, so we don't make it because everything changes and people could add it. Maybe we'll just make a post and pin a post of areas that have like trunk or treats or good trick or treating areas or like Halloween events. Maybe we'll write a post and pin it or something like that so that people know. I could do that.
Can you do that? And you know
Mhm.
what else? Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for the idea, Mia. Another thing that we could add to that is maybe where there's really great decorations too, because
Ooh, yeah.
there are some cool neighborhoods that really get into it, like full streets, just like, you know, Christmas time, that really get into decorating for Halloween. And that can be fun, you know, leading up to Halloween, to when you're trying to do something with your kiddos, maybe, you know, go out, grab an ice cream, drive around, look at Halloween decorations. Can you tell what I do with my family when it's Halloween time?
It's the funnest thing ever to do. There was a house by my old house. They're on the news every year for their Christmas and Halloween decorations, and it like plays music, and there has like this. It's cool. He has tons, but it's a nonprofit too. So like even during like Christmas, they sell like hot cocoa and stuff, and then their granddaughter makes bracelets and rosaries and things like that, and she sells them. And I bought a couple of them. They're really cute. But yeah, there's so many fun Halloween places to go around here, and it helps because since we're not really like 4 seasons, it's just hard. Sometimes it's hard to get in that like holiday spirit, but whenever you have all these places, it's super fun.
Yeah. Where we are summer and then not so summer. That's what I tell people our seasons are.
We're in not so summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Summer and not so much. So you know what else we should do, Soan? And if you have time and you want to do this, that'd be really cool if you don't mind. But we should also put like, I want to say that might even be one. It's probably last year though. Put a post out about moms who want to do some trading for Halloween costumes or ISOs, that kind of thing.
That's a good idea.
So maybe 2 posts, Halloween costume posts, because that can get really long and tedious to go through if there's a bunch of stuff on it. So Halloween posts for costumes, and then neighborhoods that have good deco, that have good trick-or-treating, that are welcoming to kids. Because there's some neighborhoods that are like, you don't want to bring a kid to.
Yeah, absolutely. That are
maybe we should have an avoid.
Unless you're like my niece. My niece is 4 and she like loves all things scary. Like she just loves it. So, but other like Connor and like Austin says that he does, but no. I think I'm going to take him to Spirit Halloween today. That'll be fun.
I love going to Spirit. It was so fun when Jax was little, and we'd go see, because he's not scared of anything either. Again, I don't know why my kid is so creepy. It has nothing to do with me. But yeah, nothing to do with his mom being totally addicted to true crime his entire life or spooky stuff, or has nothing to do with all the skulls that are around my house. Like nothing.
The spider web tattoos you have.
No. No. Not at all. But he loves scary movies, so we're definitely coming up on that time. But I would take him out to Spirit, and that would be like a whole thing when he was a little kid, right? Like that is an outing, honestly. And then we'd go through like the whole back of it where it's all the things that you walk by and they like say stuff or they move, things like that.
Yeah.
And he would laugh, his cute little kid giggle. Would laugh and laugh and laugh, and some other kids in there are like crying, But not my 3-year-old. Nope.
You're like, nope, not him.
No, he was into it. So lastly, I don't think I mentioned this. So the day before Halloween, which is a Thursday, we have another Mom's Lunch Mob meetup. And I really truly like to support small and local. And I know Red Lobster is not necessarily small nor local, even though they have franchises, right? So it's still supporting someone. But I just got to get me some fish, girl. So I just couldn't get it off my mind when I was like, okay, where are we going to go for lunch? Because we did Thai last month. And then I was like, oh man, I got to get some fish. So we're going to go to Red Lobster. They always have really great lunch specials. I like it.
Yeah, I agree. Sweet.
Are you coming?
It's what, the 30th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll probably be around. Yeah. What is that, Thursday?
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's a Thursday. I was asked to, I'm going to tell you who asked me. My bestie, Jackie, she asked me, she was like, can we not do Friday? Because like it's a pain in the ass with my kids. And since she comes every single time, I was like, okay, we could do Thursday. Sure.
Why not? Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Oh, I guess I really meant to talk about this. So, yeah. So anyway, I just talked about it. That's coming up on the 30th. This is another way to get on the giveaway wheel. And this is our first name letter post. It always bothers me that that's the name of it, but I don't know what else to name it. It's just, I don't know. So it's E. Let's see who we've got. We have 16 comments. So this is where my random.org actually does come in. And, he's nice. She is nice to me today. It's number 16, which is Erica Shea. Whoop, whoop.
Erica Shea.
Yeah, I can't wait to see her at the Halloween party next week.
Yes.
She's going to be there with Casey. I love Casey. He was just recently on our podcast.
Oh, was he? So you talking about fillers?
He did. No, Casey did.
The technology was in the phone.
Yes. Yeah. Parental controls, and we got into like how crazy AI is and how these scammers are using AI to like make you think they captured your kid or kidnapped your kid. Like, anyway, we don't have to get into it because it's just also upsetting. But check it out if you guys didn't see that. It was a Live and Learn podcast. I think I dropped that in like August, I want to say. So it's not too far up the playlist. At MOMnation USA is our handle on YouTube. That's where everything is. So just check that out. Congrats, Erica. All right. This is we're not going to pull a winner today because it's not the end of the month, but I just wanted to mention that this is our birthday post. It's another way that you can get on the giveaway wheel. If your birthday is in October, then comment on this post. Or if you know of somebody in the group and her birthday is in October, comment her name or tag her. And that way it is another way to get on the giveaway prize wheel for the month. And this is going to be for the month of November, just so you guys know.
Yep.
All right, moving right along here. We have our top 10. And again, we always like to say this is not something that we do. This is a Facebook thing, and Facebook just basically goes through and calculates how many comments you've made, how many reactions you've had, or you've given, how many posts that you've made. So we have Shyla Porter up on number 1. We have Daring Dopamine. I love that name. Number 2. We have Miranda Ray. She's going to be on our pod, Daring Dopamine, here coming up. We have Miranda Ray coming in at number 3. Again, she is our co-admin over in our divorce community group. We have Kendra Blair at number 4. Number 5, Marissa Hall. She just won the Team Evo AZ tickets last month to our Halloween party. She's very excited, and I can't wait to see her. We have Jazzy Jazz coming in at number 6. Allie Paraminter coming in at 7. Melanie McGarrick at number 8. My Mama Marilyn Flower at number 9. And our co-admin here in the Mom Nation, the big group, like we like to call it, and that is Erin McDonald. So congrats, guys. Thank you so much for your support and for your contributions. We appreciate you. Each one of you just got an entry to the giveaway wheel. All right, so I've been telling you guys about this for the last couple of weeks. I decided that whether anyone wants to listen or not, or anyone likes it or not, or cares or not, I decided I'm going to share what's on my mind. And these are just things that I ponder and I want to share with others and hopefully begin conversations around it. Hopefully begin a whole movement. But this week, so this comes out on Sunday. It's part of what I call our Mom Nation Sisterhood Sunday, Words of the Week. And this one is about spite. And it's a really, really hard one for me, something that I've been working on for a long time. And I'm actually doing really well with it. I think this week's words of the week is going to be a little piggyback on it and kind of telling you a little bit more about my journey with this and how not reacting is the most beneficial thing you can do. But this is about spite and like reacting, knee-jerk reacting out of spite, because obviously when you get hurt or, somebody crosses a boundary with you or does something that causes you pain, what is your knee-jerk reaction? So typically, like, what's somebody's normal, knee-jerk reaction?
Yeah, like you want revenge. You want to like
Yeah.
be a little or spite. You know what I mean? You want to be spiteful to them or be petty, and that's definitely not. It's a natural human reaction, but it's something that it just takes so much energy to do that. But yeah, I think you explained it really, really, really well. It does have to do with that other person and not really you. And there was what is it called? Oh, I forgot what it was called. I think it was like the 4 Agreements my brother made me read a long time ago.
I love that book.
Yeah. And it was, he like lives by it, but it's, it's definitely how you react to things and why you shouldn't take so many things personal. And that's it's just somebody like me who's like an empath, like, how these things, like, I mean, how, like, I've had things happen with clients that I can't sleep over, or like it really affects me. There's, I know it sounds horrible. I always trying to find a better way to say it. It really bugs me when people don't like me, and and it's not because I like not everybody needs to like me, but if there's like if somebody just doesn't like me and I'm like, well, why? Like, what did I do? And it bothers me. Like it's, and not everybody's meant to get along. So that's why I'm trying to find better verbiage on how to say that. But like, I hate conflict. I am not a conflict person. I just don't like when people are upset at me and I don't know how to fix it or why to fix it. And I don't like that negative aura around me. And so when my brother and I were talking, he's like, dude, read this book. And he lives by it a lot. Sometimes a little too much because he just becomes the whole quotes, but it's really helped a lot. Like it's helped whenever you think about, you really think about how other people's words are affecting you and how it's more of a them thing and not a you thing, and you just to be grounded in your own thoughts and beliefs. And it really does help you get past those things, but it is hard. It's definitely difficult.
Yeah, I totally agree with all of that. And it can be really satisfying in the moment, right? But if we think about it, it's perpetuating the negativity. It's perpetuating the hurt. It's literally showing the other person, hey, I'm hurting. I don't feel safe. And I want you to feel how I feel. Like that's the message, right?
Yeah.
Whether the other person hears that message or not, that's the true message. It's a cry for help. It's like, hey, I'm in pain and I need you to feel pain so that hopefully I can feel better. And honestly, that's like, and this is what I say in the post, that's like carrying a burning coal, hoping somebody else gets burned, right? But in the end, it's actually you that gets hurt the most because you're the one that's carrying it. It's keeping you stuck in that cycle of resentment and disallows you the healing that you deserve. It like blocks that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So this really hit home. I had an incident happen recently, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. So stay tuned for words of the week coming up this Sunday for part 2.
Dose.
Right. All right. Moving right along. So let's get into podcasts, guys. We are nearing the end of the show. So quick hint, tip to those who want to get last comment in. You got first commenter, right? I think that was Jazzy, right?
First comment, yeah, with Jazz. Yep.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah, she got challenged and first comment.
Yeah, she killed it. She got lots of entries. So this is our Tip Tuesday. This comes out. It's Real Estate Tip Tuesday. Remember I explained about the change in the name last week. This is something that comes out every week, and it's a little longer than it used to be. So it's like a 3 to 7 minute tip. each week, and it's usually centered around, or it's always centered around mortgage or real estate, usually very hyper local. And we keep getting this question: should we wait for rates to drop, from buyers who are kind of sitting the fence, who are watching the crazy government and the crazy Fed do their thing and wondering what happens next? So this is the answer to that question, guys. Check it out, share it with your family and friends. There's just a lot of juicy goodness in these weekly posts. So just wanted to share that. Do you have anything to add?
Not on those ones, but Mia said I think she has a B date this month too. Jazz's birthday. Jazz, your birthday's this month?
I think Jasmine's is the October 29th. Am I right? 28th? 28th, maybe.
29th is Connor's birthday.
Baby or big?
Big Connor. And then his dad's the 27th, and then Austin's is November 5th, and then little Connor's is November 22nd. And then I'm December 3rd. And then Sarai's January. So like the holidays aren't expensive.
Yeah. Dang,
So,
girl.
I know.
So that's funny. My dad's birthday is November 5th. I know I tell you every year.
That's
but
fine. It's nice to.
I just think it's cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this came out earlier this week. It should have come out last week. My apologies, but I was sicker than a dog, and there was actually legit lost my voice for a full 24, a little bit over 24 hours last week. So I couldn't even talk at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't, doing any podcasts, but this is a good one. We talked about the government shutdown and what that means to Arizona real estate, because there are definitely, it's definitely causing a couple of issues here and there. Talked a bit about what the market's doing. I shared the top 5 seller markets here locally. That's right. I said sellers markets, top 5. So make sure that you check that out and see if your city is one of them. This isn't a long one either. Of course, there's a lot of value to pack in. We only do it once a month. I want to say it's like 20, 25 minutes is usually what it ends up popping off at. But it's good stuff. These two guys that are my co-hosts, Ryan and Matt, they are so brilliant. We have all been in the business. I think combined, it's well over 60 years of experience, and they definitely bring it to the table. So I love these guys. I love talking with them. I love their perspective, and I think you will too. Again, this comes out every month. It has come out every month for probably the last 4 years. I think we've been doing this over on our YouTube channel. It is at Team EvoAZ. That's our handle. If you scroll down just to the first playlist, you are going to see this playlist. So keep an eye on that, guys, because it's important. And some people are like, why do I care if I'm never going to buy a house ever in my life? Well, you care because you might make a different decision someday, in your life. When Sonia, have you ever said, I'm never doing this? And then all of a sudden, whoop, look what I did. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. Like I used to say I'm having kids. Well, that changed, didn't it? So it's always good to be in the know, to understand what is going on in the market area. If you're in your forever house and you don't think you're ever going to sell or move again, I caution you, never say never. But also, it's still a good idea to know what's going on in terms of your asset, right? Super, super important. So stay tuned to that, guys. All right, 2 more. We've got, this was cute. Did you see this week?
I didn't watch it. I just, whenever I was going through all of our shows, I just commented on it earlier, but I really want to watch it because, I'm done with pregnancy, but it's
Are you though? Never say never.
I'm like, duh. So I don't know if I told you this. So I haven't been officially diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I have PCOS. I don't know, maybe. But because I've always been super irregular. And I'm not on birth control, and Connor isn't fixed. And so fixed, like he's a dog. But anyways, he's not, whatever. And so I haven't for the past year that I've been keeping track, every month I've had my period. It's been great. And then I haven't had it, and like I missed it, and I'm like 3.5 weeks late, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I took a pregnancy test like 2 weeks ago, and like a week ago, and it was negative. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, but yeah. So that was kind of a scare. I took 2 of them to be safe.
I don't blame you. I'd probably still be taking them if it were me.
I'm like, ah. So I just think that my system's just kind of funky because even like with all of my kids, I was on like a period break, I guess you could say, where I didn't have my period for a while, and then that's why it took me so long to figure out that I was pregnant for all of them. I found out late.
Oh.
So, yeah. So because I skip all the time. Like this past year was the first time that I've had like regular periods for almost a year, like in high school. So yeah, so it's been a while. So that's why I'm like freaking out for a second there.
Dang. Yeah, I totally would be too. I mean, I don't have my period anymore, but that's because I had an ablation, which I'm going to tell you right now. Like, what are we in October? So 10 months post ablation.
It's been 10 months already?
Dude, it's been 10 months and it's still fantastic.
That's
like,
awesome.
Oh God, I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. I'm telling you guys right now, like if you're done having kids and your periods were as bad as mine were, like Sonia knows, I would have to clear my whole schedule. I couldn't leave my house. Like it was just terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why I waited to get that done. It's just been so nice. And you know, yes, I don't have the whole physical, you know, issue to deal with for a couple of days. But even bigger, like it's the cramps that I don't have that anymore.
That's what took you out.
That's what took me out bad.
You know, when I first took my IUD out last year, well, remember I was telling you how it was for the first few months. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. And I was considering an ablation. And then they got like normal and better and shorter. And so, but man, it was hard. Like I couldn't even sit down. Like that's how it was horrible. But in any event, I'm 99% sure that I am done with pregnancy. But so Rebecca Engel, I always don't, Rebecca, I'm so sorry if I say your last name.
No, it's fine. You did it right, I think.
So she's actually a former client of ours, but she's amazing and she's great at what she does. When we first met, she only had 2 kids and now she has 4 and she's a great mama and she finally got her girl. So that's super awesome because she started with 3 boys. Yeah. But yeah, or was it? Yeah, it was 3 boys.
She had 3 boys and then girl. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's fantastic. So she's a doula for pregnancy and postpartum, and she's just awesome. She gave me a lot of sleeping tips with Connor whenever he was a baby, whenever we first met, and she's great. But she's on here with Erin, and she just is like a wealth of knowledge. And she is not like her and I will say like she's quite a bit more crunchy than I am. And so like some of the things don't align, but she is not once did she ever make me feel bad about my choices because it's important to her to support what the mom wants. It doesn't matter what she wants. It's the support that the mom wants. So even though there's some things that her and I didn't align on with how we went about things, she never, and until her and I talked about it later, I never even knew that we didn't align because she supported me so well with like the sleeping and stuff. So it was great. So I'm excited to see how she did on the show. She loves doing shows. So it's cool that we and Erin did it together.
Yeah, it was real cool. I was so excited to see that. I didn't know it was happening until it was live. I was like, oh, like, sweet.
Yeah. And she was actually just featured in a magazine I
saw that. Yeah.
So that's super cool. So yeah.
She sent that to me, actually. She's very proud of her, and she was very proud of herself. So Jasmine says, dude, what is up with this? She says she was reported for commenting. Apparently she comments too much. Oh, no, you don't. Who reported? Did someone report you, or did like Facebook?
Facebook? Maybe they thought that it was like spam. That's weird. Huh.
That is weird. Hold on. My pest control guy is, hold on. He's asking if the dogs are in. I only have 1 dog and he's 30 pounds. I don't think he's going to hurt you, but it's okay. Go ahead. Sorry guys. Sorry to interrupt this program to text my pest control guy. Big shout out to Creepy Crawly Pest Control, who's been my pest control company for, I don't know, a bazillion years. So anyway, I'm back. All right. So Mia, I need you to win. I'm sorry what happened to you, Jazz. That sucks. All right. Last, but of course, never ever least, we have myself and Miranda, and this is our monthly podcast that we call Untying the Knot. And we talked a lot about the power of female connection and having a support system when you are going through this, and specifically a support system of women is what we really talked about, and how you can get that if you don't have that. So this was a pretty good one, pretty juicy. And I just love Miranda. I think she's amazing. She's doing some really cool things with the group. I don't know if you've seen that, but she's doing some support group sessions, meetings, things like that. And she is like the perfect person to do it with. I saw that she just teamed up with Aaron McDonald to do, I want to say, I don't think it's a seminar. I think it's some sort of, anyway, I should have it so that I could talk about it, but I don't have it on my roster today for the show. But I just saw it yesterday, and it's so cool that like these women that have come into more of like the admin side of MOMnation, more of like the support side of MOMnation, that are communicating with one another and helping support one another and collaborating with one another. And it's always to bring more value to our audience, to bring more value to the group, to bring more value to the moms here. Like that's always the goal. But what's really cool, and I'm not saying that like I don't want to be involved or anything. I certainly do, but this stuff is happening without like me even knowing about it. And like I told you, I didn't even know that Rebecca was going to be on Aaron's show yesterday, and that's hosted all through MOMnation channels. You know what I mean? So it's like this thing is finally getting to a point where it's like more and more people are taking the ball and running with it, but the goal remains the same. And you know, it's just more value and more support to the moms in this group. And I honestly, like, if I keep talking about it, I'm going to cry. I just couldn't be happier that this is happening. So thank you guys for that.
It is nice how everybody's supporting each other. It's like a fun circle. So
it really is. It really is. It's awesome. I love it. I couldn't be more excited. Like, please take the ball and run with it, guys. Like, this girl's getting tired, and you know, I'm obviously not going anywhere. It's obviously still very much my goal to support women locally here in Arizona, support mamas, like do all of that stuff. But I'm only one person, you know? And so these women that are just taking the ball and running with it, man, it's so cool. It's so cool.
It is super awesome. Yeah, I agree. It's super awesome.
All right, I'm calling it. I'm calling last commenter, Mia.
Yeah.
Let's see what the comment.
The candy thief.
The candy thief has one last commenter. Too funny.
That's funny. All right. All
right, my friends. I love you all. We shall see you next week.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to MOMnation, where moms find real support, real connection, and real community. Founded in 2014 by Katie Holly Lambert, MOMnation started as a way to unite and empower moms. Now it's grown into a movement. Through vibrant communities, local events, and meaningful conversations, MOMnation helps moms grow, share, and thrive together. Listen to From the Heart, where we share inspirational stories, useful information, and discuss a variety of women-related topics. And check out Live and Learn, where moms just like you share helpful tips, tools, and real-life skills. Be part of something bigger. Visit www.momnation.com and follow us on social media, because motherhood is better when we do it together.